told me, Panda Angel, you always give it to the person with
That's
the highest
true.
score.
That's
okay?
true. That's
so,
true.
If you're gonna blame anyone, it's Panda Angel.
That is... I swear it was Kickstarter that I bought like a year ago. Which still means I did buy it. Okay, let me see. Oh, you know what? I'm just gonna get some... I can't find sticky notes for the life of me. Wait, are those? Nope, that's one. That doesn't help. That does not help, Amanda. What the hell, Panda? Nope, wait, is it behind me?
Okay.
Hold on, y'all.
There are no nows.
Everybody
so
has... Because John has left, everybody's faces are completely in the wrong places. Oh, wait, now it's back.
Sorry, there's something wrong with my audio.
John is back. Back again. John is back.
Everyone's back. Everyone's back.
Hello, friend.
I have a game called... It's like a monkey game where the monkey throws poops at you. Oh, this one is double-sided because it's two different things on each side. But the monkey throws things at you. Throws poops at each other. It's a card game. So I bought rainbow clay poop to go into that card game, which is very fun. Pooh the game. Yes, it's Pooh the game. Thank you, Legends. It is Pooh the game. It's very great. Oh yeah, I have blue. My blue screen is blue, which is close enough, while this blue is not. So we have doggy tails. Oh, but it's sort of catching it. Poops are in this one, in this one, in Bark Avenue. Okay, maybe I haven't gotten there yet. We shall see. While he's stealing all of our resources, we're gonna sing a little happy birthday to No Prob. Ben's in the chat. Happy birthday. Ready? Go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you.
That's the perfect birthday for this chaotic stream. Good job, everybody.
What?
Good job. Oh, someone pooed. Hey, we just got all the fiber.
Can't see. Oh, there you go. Okay. Oh, that is oven. That is oven. Not Coven.
Not Coven.
Okay. Okay. So, you already revealed 3 heroes from the deck.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then you place your meeple there, right? And where are you placing it? Are you placing it to add to?
No. What are you doing? That's the wrong piece, sir.
Is it?
It is. It's this guy.
Oh, okay. My bad.
What are you doing in my garden? Go to your own garden, sir.
I thought I was supposed to put it in your garden.
No, you put the hedge in your own garden and you move in my garden.
All right.
Okay. I am still gonna do that. It's fine.
I guess I'll just stop talking.
No, never stop talking.
I'm loud.
I don't hear it, Jay. It's
loud and proud. Okay.
I'll just move away.
Slowly and awkwardly.
Into the hedge.
Okay.
Ready when you are. Get the theme song.
Thanks for seeing that. It's the
Panda
and Phantom
Show.
Yay! There we go.
One of these days, I will not have to remind you.
No. I don't think you needed to remind me, but it's funny because you say it, you delayed just enough that it was caught in the stream while I was transitioning.
Oh, great.
Like if you had said it way out.
Do you wanna? Do
Do
you
you
wanna
Fanda
Fanda
boogie, Fanda boogie,
Do you wanna
Fanda boogie, Fanda boogie,
Do you wanna Fanda double
Fanda
boogie?
boogie,
Yeah!
yeah!
Fanda boogie. Do you
Fanda
wanna Fanda
Fanda boogie, Fanda boogie, do you wanna Fanda
boogie?
boogie, yeah! There you go. Double Fanda boogie for Kima and Cosmic. Thank you all. Thank you for joining us. Okay, so we're gonna go over here and talk about what's gonna happen, what we have going on. Yeah, Matt's like, he was about to portal away, y'all. This one, I'm gonna get some crockery.
Oh, you turd.
Sorry. Not
No,
sorry.
you're not.
Totally not sorry. Hey!
Oh, that's hysterical.
That is, what is it? Karma. That's totally karma.
That is 100% karma.
100% karma.
All right.
Karma
You're all done?
chameleon. Yes, it is.
Okay, so this is our generation, Jackie.
This is our
how our generation does
yes.
it. This is
Hey, you know
how
This is
younger people do it.
And then there's also this one. And
Would
then
you like to know how
this
my
one.
generation does the heart?
Oh. Yeah.
So if you ever see me do that to you, it means I love you.
Totally.
And then this is the Asian heart, right?
Yeah.
No, you told me, Panda Angel. You always give it to the person with the highest score.
That's
see?
true. That's
so
true.
If you're gonna blame anyone, it's Panda Angel.
That
Panda?
That's why I held on to
Phantom
it.
Show.
It's the
Panda?
and Phantom
Show.
Really?
If I didn't make a noise, it would have been perfect. I had my finger on the button and everything.
What the hell, Panda?
Like, okay, I'm gonna time this perfectly, and then it didn't go off, and I had to press it again.
You oh my god, you just freaked yourself out. I don't know why that's so funny, but oh man. Oh, I needed that, thank you.
And then we both started laughing quietly like
Because I know why you did it, and I'm just like, oh, she did it again, but not only did she do it again.
We're going to raid into Duchess, who's on playing board game arena games. We usually raid Time Roller, but we're gonna do it a little bit differently. So please copy the Nightbot command, if you would, and show Duchess some love if you're not following. Hello everyone, I'm Amanda Panda. Welcome to my channel. Happy Thursday! Hello Crush, how are you doing? Welcome in Quaid. Good morning to ya. I hope you're doing well. Good to see you, friend. Me and Crush were chatting about work. Oh man, getting off at 10 p.m. and then working at 11 a.m. is terrible, but I guess it works if you get the rest of the week off. Oh yeah, because it's holiday. Tomorrow is the holiday. Yes, happy early Independence Day, I guess. But yeah, I don't know what we're gonna do. We might go look at a drone show, but that depends on my mom's friends, because I almost don't care either way right now. Yeah, that's a lot of pandas. Yeah. Oh, I wish I could change these to pandas. I haven't figured that out. Hello Board Games and Bourbon. Thank you so much for the follow. How are you doing? Yay! Yeah, so happy you got to catch me too. Welcome in. Welcome. Wait, said day off work, kids on summer break, head into the outdoor pool? That sounds amazing, actually. I apologize if you can hear the fan, but it's getting warm. So, you know. Oh yeah, Canada Day, for sure. Yep. Canada Day was Tuesday, and then Independence Day, 4th of July is the 4th of July. Oh man. Is there? No, May the 4th is May the 4th. May the 4th be with you. Star Wars Day is May 4th. But yeah. Okay, good. Giant 4th is dead to me, says Crushed. It's crushed under their heel. It is a interesting holiday, right? And a lot of like I was away for 2 weeks, so guess what? No one did the grocery shopping in my house. So I finally got to do it on yesterday, and I'm like, I gotta do it on Wednesday because everyone is going to be grocery shopping today because they're going to get ready for their barbecuing and game days and all that stuff tomorrow. So yeah, so I was like, oh no. And then as I was driving to Costco, the radio is like, wow, there's so many people at Costco today to, you know, stock up for this weekend. I'm like, oh no. But it was fine at my Costco. I don't know if it was just their Costco. Hello, how do you say your name? Calabiz Blue? I'm just gonna say Blue. Hello, Blue. Welcome in. Quaid says, July 4th makes me want to watch Independence Day summer blockbuster. It is! I really enjoy that Independence Day movie. So yeah. Imagine Blue says, hello from YouTube. Hello. Oh, Imagine Ben. Hello, Ben from YouTube. Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here, Ben. If you didn't know, Ben is the guy that I carpooled with to LFG Con. So at the very end of my LFG Con pictures, you saw it. He's an up-and-coming designer with a couple of games that he's hoping to get, you know, published under his belt. And it's been great, playtesting and hanging out and getting to know him. He also has some kitties that I got to see from afar. But yeah, it was nice hanging out with you at LFG Con. I hope you got a lot of good playtesting in. Welcome in. Crush says they announced one of my guests for my local con for next year. Whoa, what was the guest? What's the local con? Quaid says, it's just the radio host trying to scare everyone away from Costco so they can shop in peace on their way home. That's so smart, Quaid. That is so smart. I had no... Yeah, that person could be very smart. Yes. Ben says, thanks for the kind words. It was great hanging out with you as well. Yes, I even got him to play some games. Even though he was working and playtesting for most of the time. I do hope LFGCon does get bigger and better. So that, you know, we can have more better local cons here. Crush says, so first off, have you seen any of the Yu-Gi-Oh shows? One Piece, Sonic X, Shaman King? Nope. I have not. I'm guessing they're part of that, that cast? Quaid says, I'm unboxing toy battles while watching. Do I have it right next to me? I also showed off toy battles, I think. Or is that a different game? It might be the game. Where did I put it? I don't know where I put it. I put it away. Happy Valley Comic-Con. I have not heard of Happy Valley Comic-Con, Crush. Like, over here we have so many. We have San Diego Comic-Con, we have WonderCon, which is the LA Comic-Con. Of course, there's New York Comic-Con. There's another Comic-Con, isn't there? Are they part of the International Comic-Con group, or is it a different Comic-Con? Because I know WonderCon, San Diego Comic-Con, New York Comic-Con, all run by the same people. I don't know about Happy Valley Comic-Con. Quaid says, yep, saw on the YouTube VOD, that's why I'm mentioning it. That's awesome. You have to tell me how it plays for you. Today I am going to be doing this game. Pergola. It's so pretty. I'll be doing it from start to finish. Unfortunately, John cannot join me today, but that's okay. I also got a nice package from Meeple Peak, and I'll be showing off there. Look at these dice trays they 3D print. I mean, not dice trays, just component trays. Look how cool, Meeple trays. And they did it in my favorite color, blue. That's so awesome. So I'll be using those. So I thank Meeple Peak for that. I'll have to take some pictures and show that off. But yeah, that was very, very kind of them. The guy that voiced Siegfried von Schneider, Astra Phoenix, Big the Cat, and Django? That's cool. It's a smaller local Comic-Con. That's cool. It was funny because at Origins they had what's his face from all the sci-fi TV shows, and he was doing signings, and then they had some of the older actors, you know, that go around to local cons and does signings too. So it was interesting to see them. I didn't go up and say hi or anything though. I still can't say that name, but there you go. That's really cool. I had some really good interactions with celebrities at San Diego Comic-Con, and some not so great ones. But man, I loved Noah Wiley. He's so nice. Noah Wiley was so nice. Mythbusters, they were really, really nice. Seth Green was awesome. So yeah, it's kind of cool when you get to meet some of them and you realize they're just humans. But yeah, if you just treat them, you know, respectfully as humans, they're quite nice. I may or may not have been one to get him to come. Oh, that's cool! That's so awesome, Crush. Congratulations that you got him to come. I hope you get to chat with him and say hi and hang out a little bit. Man, my hair is long. You can't tell because it's black on black, but yeah, that's past the length. Oh my gosh, it's to my elbows, y'all. It's almost to my elbow. That's crazy. That is crazy. I need to get a haircut. I usually don't get my haircut in the summer. I get it in the winter because I put my hair up in the summer and put my hair down in the winter, but yeah. Okay, it says, speaking of recent VOD, I saw you got the Kids Table board game Nana Toridori. That's the game that Jungo is based on. Basically, it's getting 2 international reprints. That's so cool. Wait. Oh yeah, there it is. I was like, it's right next to me. But it's gonna be green screened. So it's not as pretty. But, so Nana Toridori is getting reprinted as Nana Toridori and Jungo? Is that what you're saying? That's interesting. So I know it's from Arclight Games. I'm guessing that's Japanese. No, it's French, I think. Because it has French. Or is it Japanese? Because the designer sounds Japanese, and so does the illustrator. But it has French rules. So I don't know if Arclight Games is French. Yeah. And then I don't know. That's interesting. That is very interesting that it's getting published 2 international reprints by different companies under different names and themes, but it's the same thing. That's interesting. I guess they had... I understand, like, you know, usually each country has only one company that can reprint it and publish it, but apparently not. It was a hit at Origins. I don't think they sold out at Origins though, even though it was very, what do you call it? They only had limited stock at Origins. So I'm shocked that it was not sold out, but also I don't think people knew it was there, if that makes sense. But yeah, so that's really cool though. That's really cool. And my phone has reset itself because it has updated. I'm always afraid when it updates. when any of my electronics update, because you know how it is. Always something goes wrong. Always something goes wrong. Now, the great thing about this game, and I'm going to show it off right now, Pergola, is that I know how to play it. So the first time I saw this game was from, and I'm going to move, sorry, that's going to mess with me. Move that down here. The first time I saw this game was at Gen Con last year, 2024. Asmodee had a little peek from Rebel Studios, and me and Phantom and Game Enthuse, Aaron, got to see it and play like 1 or 2 rounds of it, and I was like, I need this, but I have not been able to get like a review copy or anything. So guess what? I just bought it. I was like, I played it at BGG Spring at 2 players. I really enjoyed it, like played a full game. It was quick, got some rules wrong. Hopefully I do not do that today. But yeah, so I am excited to get this one ready to be played, and I hope to show it off to my friend tomorrow as well. Now when you get it, it's gonna not fit, but I think that's because once you punch it, it will all fit. And so that's what I am going to do. I'm gonna move some stuff around so that I don't accidentally stop the stream. But one great thing is that it shows you how it goes into the box. I think this is awesome. Like, it literally like has it on the inside of the box, which I think is really cool. Some boxes have it like as another sheet of paper, some boxes have it on the side of the box, but any way I can get it, I will enjoy that. I will say thank you. Okay, so this needs to go over here. Cosmic Beat, welcome in. Cosmic Beat, thank you for subscribing for 18 months. So good to see you. Thank you so much for being here. Yeah. How are you doing? Did anyone, well, did you play anything for Canada Day? Did anyone play anything for, or planning to do anything for the 4th of July? I was hoping to be able to teach Sir Bearsworth Endeavor Deep Sea, but they already have 4 players on their game day, so I bowed out. Now, this reference aid that sits below your board has just about everything except for 2 or 3 rules, and that's why I forgot them, because they're not on here. They're in the rulebook. So also, does anyone highlight their rulebook? Like, I highlight my rulebook, but I don't know if anyone else does. Also, I realized that this is not everything for, no, this is everything for 1 player. I'm gonna keep these together. And these are different. These are different, so I'm gonna do this. Hello, D-Waltz, welcome in. Highlight the rulebook. Sacrilege. What? No, write in the rulebooks, y'all. I'm gonna tell you right now, this is my hot take. You do whatever you want to this rulebook so that you can get this game played. Highlight it, write in it, make notes to yourself, whatever you need to do. That rulebook is only there to help you get the game played. So do whatever you want to do to the rulebook. That's my hot take. Yes, I mean deface the rulebook. Deface the rulebook. If it gets the game played, deface the rulebook. Board games and bourbon. It is a bit of cardboard. But once you get it punched out and organized, look how nice that is. So it comes with a very nice organizer. Like, the board kind of sits in the middle, everything kind of stops. So I might just organize into there. And you have, so this is also player boards right here. And you have different ones that you can choose from. The red, this one. I mean, it doesn't matter. There is player colors, like there's blue. I think it's blue. There's blue. Excuse me. I think that's purple. Where's the rest of them? Green maybe and red. But there should be 4 player colors. And I think these are the bits. And then each of us gets our own little pot that we're gonna keep our player stuff in, and also the actual like what do you call it? Our chosen activities in as well. So it's a very nice organization that comes in the retail version. Duel says, what about resale value? Oh, that's why I use, you know what I use? I use highlight tape. So it's a clear tape that you put on and it doesn't take any ink off. So you can always take it off. BGG is for printout rule summaries. Quaid says that this is Nana Toridori. The original's from Japan. Randolph and Hachette is printing a small box game called Jungo, dropping the rounds and the bird elements. Interesting. Kids Table Board Gaming is reprinting it using the original Japanese name and keeping the birds. Kids Table Board Gaming is Canadian, which explains the French based in Toronto. Ah, that makes more sense. That makes more sense. Thank you, Quaid, for letting us know. I like the birds. There is 2 ways to play, but I think Hachette and Randolph is ditching one of the ways to play. So yeah. But that makes a lot of sense. Suzuki Confused says sticky notes. It's reverse defacing of the rulebook. Yes. So the highlight tape I use is as sticky as a sticky note, so that it doesn't like permanently damage your rulebook. Some people have made good rule summaries to print. That is also true. That is also true. Hello, Gameritis guy. How are you doing? I'm gonna use this real quick for the things. Yeah. Love games that come with organizers. Agreed. Bonds and Kneaders in the house. Hello, Bonds. I hope you're doing well. I hope you got some good rest and that you are eating breakfast, or you have eaten breakfast, about to eat lunch, and that your work is going well. So that you can have some time to, you know, get some fun time. Not in the naughty way, y'all. PG-13. Some, you know, relaxing time before going on stream. I appreciate you too. So this is really fun. So this is going to hold all of our tools, which is our action selection. And it fits right here. And then I'm going to pop out all of these because this is going to hold the actions that you have selected each turn. And also will allow you to see how far the game progresses. Like how much longer until the game ends, which is kind of cool. You had what did I add? I'm sorry, what did I add? I did have to add, you know, phrasing. Quaid says Universal had the founder of Esoteric Order of Games does some of my favorite rule summary sheets. That's cool. That's cool. I am not repeating you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. Hey, Giggles. How are you doing? Did I miss Deadpan? I don't think I missed Deadpan. Yeah. So, oh man, I forgot to bring it. So, this is, you will get your own little tray. I should go this way. You'll get your own little tray to put in the tools that, the actions you've selected. But it'll also hold your, which I should probably do before. It'll hold your player pieces, which is nice. Hey, Dyson Pixels. How are you doing? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. We are organizing Pergola, which I have purchased from Origins. And I'm pausing because that's not what I thought was gonna be in that box. And look! Meeple Peak sent me some lovely 3D printed dice trays, which I'm very grateful for. And I'm gonna throw this in here because this is not what I thought was gonna be in here. Excuse me. So you have your butterflies. These are all the bugs. Butterflies, ladybugs. I think we're missing the bees, which I think might be in here. I think the bees might be in here. Wait, if you're, let me know if you can post a link into the chat. If not, just let me know, and I'll post it for you. But can you post the link to one of the summary sheets or the guy's BGG thing? You know what I'm talking about. His page, so that we can see. There's your little bees. So these will come in later. I need a... here they are. These are the main ones. Aha! Here's all your player pieces. Aha! And it's just saying recyclable. That's cool. Okay, so you have a green frog. I think this is blue, so this one's for blue. And then you have... Okay, so you don't have purple. You do have green. And you do have red. Which means the purple could be yellow. But also, you don't need to do this. You can do whatever you want, pick whatever you want, if you wanted to. That's interesting, that it would not have yellow flowers. Or maybe... that is green, whatever. So anyways, each person will have their own thing. And it does fit a certain way. So there's yellow, red, blue, and green. And then we have 2 water drops in each. These are very tiny water drops. There's a lot of tiny bitty bits in here. 2 water drops in each. What else goes into each person's little cup? I think that's it. Oh no, the 4 honey drops. Oh, and a birdhouse. So this is telling you everything for each player, which I love that summary. That's awesome. Hi, Dino Corgi. Welcome in. How's it going? Okay, so this is the link to the... hopefully you can see this. So let me know if you can't see his link, because I can see it. And then we have all of these dragonflies that will go onto our pond, and our little frogs will go and try to catch them. Some of them come automatically, the tiny ones do. But I will show you that when I'm done. How's it going, Dino Corgi? What are y'all plans for the long weekend in the US? I do have a game day with a lovely human who I haven't seen in far too long. My friend Ruby, who has been on the show and is basically the person I started my modern board game hobby with. So I love that. And we're gonna play some games. And I'm like, okay, what games do you want me to bring? Because sometimes she doesn't have the headspace for learning new games. And she's like, I want all new games. I'm like, okay, you got it. Oh, wait, I need to put on the other ones. Then of course I said food and games with friends. Awesome. Hoping to get in a play of SETI. Hell yeah. Also trying to prototype together in time for Gen Con. Ooh! I'm excited for that. Are you gonna show it to me? Hopefully we can get together and I can see your new prototype. A friend is 3D printing a bunch of stuff in it. Nice. It's always nice when you have 3D with friends with 3D printers. My 3D printing friend is Games Mama. Which I now can show you. Look at this! Look at this 3D printed keychain with panda buttons in it. And you can move it, and technically we're supposed to be able to take it out. And because it just snaps in. And so I should be able to take it out and switch it out for other buttons. But they're so cute! And they're shiny! So, thank you, Games Mama. I'm working on a package for her. For when I see her at Gen Con. I know, right, Dino Corgi? It's so cute. It is so cute. This is probably the most tedious part, is doing all this. Taking all this out. just because you kind of need to do it up front. But once you do it once, you know. Now, one thing I did forget to get was the press and seal from my kitchen. So it's kind of like saran wrap, but it will stick onto, you know, the sides of the trays and stuff. And it won't stick to anything that you didn't press it down on. And it doesn't have any sticky residue, and it doesn't peel up anything. So it's quite nice. And I use it at like my Planet Unknown tray. I use it on that. I use it on number 9 because that one also like has 2 trays that has bits that, you know, fly everywhere. So yeah. So it's quite nice, inexpensive. The engineer who created it, who like completely like invented it, is his wife is actually a crafter, a card maker that I follow. So it's kind of funny. She also uses it in crafting. So it's nice because it doesn't stick until you press down on it. Okay, so that goes to here. Now we gotta start punching stuff. Not in the face. Come on, y'all. You know what I'm saying. Punching things out. Okay, so the only problem I have is I don't know how this tray is organized. And I don't think there's anything that tells me how it's organized on the rulebook. No. But look at this gorgeous... It's not too much of a table hog. And all of this basically is like, once you know the summary is pretty good, and the play rate. But I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna look at... Oh, is it the back of the box? Dang it. It is the back of the box. Okay, so let's take everything out because I want to see how the back... Oh, and there's nothing on the bottom. I want to do it like this. By the way, I have unboxed, punched, and organized this game 3 times? No, 2 times already. For other people. Because I didn't have a copy. And also, because I wanted to play their copy. And then, didn't end up playing one of their copies. But yes. So, these are the tools. And they are the resources you're going to select. So, you're going to select one of these tools that will eventually stick up here like this. And then you'll refill the market. And then these, once you've chosen your tool, you got the resources on it, you'll stick it on here. And then you'll have a little tray of different tools. But it also tells you how far in the game you are at. So I thought that's pretty cute. Check that out for now. And when you're storing them, they store into here. They store into here, underneath the board. The board will stay on top while you're playing, which is quite nice as well. And then you have access to all the bits around it. Hello, Kima! How's it going? Good to see you, friend. What are you planning on playing over the weekend? So yeah, there's different tools because different player accounts will have different tools. So in a 2-player account, you'll use only like 2 of the tools. In a 3-player account, you'll have more, and in a 4-player account, you'll have all of them. So the tools go in there, and as you can see, it will stick up. Like, this is how it's stored, and then you will keep track of what you're supposed to have. Foglight! Welcome in, friend! Yes, this is very, very pretty game. Very pretty. Kima says, oh my gosh, so good. So excited you're showing this off. I really want this game. I did too, Kima, which is why I bought it. Hello, Board Game Bard. How are you doing? I was like, am I gonna wait to see if I can get a copy? No, I'm gonna buy it. So it looks like that this... I'm gonna organize it the same way they did on the back of the rulebook of the box. So it looks like these flowers go into here. And then we have these flowers, which is all explained in the rule book, go into there. And then these go into this corner piece. We'll see if it all fits though. And then we have these are gonna go, these leaves are gonna go in here. Kima says, it's not out in Canada yet. My current wish list is Pergola and Kavengo. I got to play a friend's Kickstarter version. Really liked it. Oh, interesting. There's Deadpan. Welcome in, Deadpan. Thank you for redeeming your daily paw. How are you doing? I saw giggles. I was like, oh no, did I miss Deadpan? And then these actually go separate because these are flowers. They're not part of the regular... Actually, I'll just stick it here. They go on a separate board, actually. That you're gonna take off of. Where do they go to store, then? I think that's everything on here, right? Yeah. Okay. To the side. Thank you for redeeming your daily pause. The meeting just finished. Awesome sauce. What was in there? I can't see what you put in there. Okay. Koi says, I think the top of my wish list is 3 chapters. I've not heard of that one. But it doesn't seem to have a Canadian distributor yet. What is 3 chapters about? Emma says... Convengo is a closed drafting game. Take a card, pass to the other game where you have a sanctuary of savanna animals that you're trying to save, and you must have the correct food chain icons to put them in your zoo or sanctuary. Okay. Wait, is that a small box game? That's like a small Oink size game, right? I think I've heard of that one. You build a tableau with the cards, right? No, it's a table hawk. Okay. I'm thinking of a different drafting animal game where you need to feed your animals and make sure they have the right habitats. But that was a small box game. Oh, I think this is a spade. These are... I don't know my gardening tools. I have a black thumb. I have a great thumb. I'm keeping some succulents alive, but only because I'm very much neglecting them. Oh my gosh, there's spades. I think no, these are the spades. Are those not also spades? Oh no, this is a trowel, and that's a spade because it looks like a spade on cards. Got it. These are trowels. And then these, I think it's a little hand rake. Yeah, super fun. I liked tableau building and didn't know I liked clothes drafting as much. I think my Lorcana playing has trained to be liking certain mechanics I was softer on before. That's interesting. That's cool. Okay, one more of these. Hopefully it fits. It'll fit. I love the music right now. It feels so spring-like. And it might not fit. I might have to move things around. We'll see. It's supposed to fit. That one fit. Oh no, that one has more than the others, so I should swap these out. The yellow has the most. I'm gonna swap these out. And the rest looks like they have the same. Yeah, because there's 5 here and there's 6 there. Foglight says these components are cool. Yeah, and they're so thematic too. Kima says, after building TCG decks, I don't mind deck building as much. That's pretty nice. I love deck building. Quaid says, 3 Chapters is a new card game from Amigo, who did Bonanza. There are 3 phases or chapters: draft your hand, play trick taking game, score. Interesting. I always enjoy a good trick taker. Foglight says, I like deck building. Clank is one of my favorite games for that. Agreed. Agreed. I too like deck building. There's a lot of good, like, trick-taking deck building games out there right now. I don't know if I've ever seen a mix of the 2 mechanics, though. This punch, because the board's a little bit thinner than I'm used to. It's a little bit harder to punch, but the pieces are not bad. Emma says, Dune Imperium's my favorite deck building game. It's just a small part, though. Yeah. I just did a Kickstarter video for Witch's Squirrel, which is a kind of a legacy deck building game, which is quite fun. Quaid says, I love Fort, really fun deck builder. It's also mean, but also Fort's getting an expansion, I do believe. And see, your little lily pad where the these will be sitting on is going to be on top of this, and then you'll take from stuff around, and as well it will help keep those in check, which is nice. Now what I wanted, there's no cover unfortunately for this part, which is why I wanted to get the what do you call it, the my presence seal to fix that. Okay. There we go. So this right here, oh, like really? Oh, okay. So this right here is the second part to the. What you're gonna do is you're gonna have this here, and then you're gonna have 4 of these, and you're going to draft based on, you know, like the pair, just like in, let's say, Cascadia, right? You're gonna draft the pair. So you'll take the resources from here, but you'll do the action that's down there. And that's your marketplace. Which you'll see in a minute, because I'm going to be, I'll be playing this solo. Hello, Time Roller. How are you doing, friend? Koi says, Fort already has a Cats and Dogs expansion. Yes, I know. But I think there's gonna be another one? Maybe I'm wrong. I think there's gonna be another one. That goes there. I should probably write in like Sharpie underneath, if it really does fit well, where each thing goes, just in case, you know. And we have the flower birds, but they're not flower birds. They're actually like, oh. That's shaped for that. That's interesting. I didn't realize that. They are shaped for it. Wow. I can't believe this is the first. I am today years old when I realized that those are actually shaped for the birds. But anyways, they're not flower birds. There's actual type of flowers. They just are in the shape of a bird. And I'm guessing this is for that, because that's just way too many to go into there. So we'll see. Kima says, everyone hyped about Arnak so much to me that I played it, and I was like, I don't get the hype. Seems like one person jumps up the track as fast as they can, and they get all the bonuses, other people left floundering to get stuff. That's the thing, is that Arnak, you definitely need to focus on the temple track, for sure. But there's other ways to get points, because there's like, what do you call it? There is the monsters that if you take out a bunch of monsters, you can get a lot of points for. So, I mean, I don't think I've seen it where someone just went up the tracks. I mean, but someone did not go up the tracks in one. So I think you still do need to go up the tracks in order to win. Okay. And then I do believe these were here. Fale says, I recently learned Dune Imperium and loved it. Played online with a few friends. That's awesome. Wade says, adding notation to your rulebooks, writing in your parts trays. What the Sharpie? What kind of monster are you? Whatever gets the game to the table is what I say. I'm that kind of monster. I want to play games. That's what I want to do. Kima's only played Catacombs. Not sure how it differs. I wouldn't mind playing Acquisitions Inc. So Catacombs has the board state changes, right? Because you're the ones who are creating the board, while in the regular games, the board state doesn't change, right? And I played part of the Acquisitions Inc. Legacy game. And it was quite fun because you write on the cards and you write on the board and stuff, and you can name things, and you can decide some of the upgrades that the cards get and stuff. So, kind of cool. Kima says, I wouldn't know. Simply, I never played it solo. Don't think it would improve for what game are you talking about? Fallout doesn't mind Arnak. See, the thing is, when I first heard about Arnak, and I was like, oh, a cool, like, deck building game, you know, with worker placement, hell yeah. And then I'm like, this is not really a deck building game. And then I was a little disappointed, and I was like, oh, and then I realized that your whole point is to go up the tracks. I was like, oh. And then I started playing that way, and I was like, oh, okay, I get it, I like it now. But yeah, and if you're wondering why I'm putting these 4, like, honey jars separate, it's because each player gets 1 set of 4 honey jars. So, I know they put it specifically on, you know, its own sheets because it's a set per player. Mary Canada, 55 aluminum cans connected today. Congratulations. With Arnak Paddywhack, give your dog a bone. Oh. Arnak... Oh, Kima doesn't think Arnak solo would help her with liking the game. Arnak doesn't have to be for everyone. I got to play the expansion that I have in the big box, and that was fun. But it was funny because I recognized the mechanism they were using as one from what do you call it? One from Lords of Waterdeep expansion. And so I was like, oh, so you're gonna do this, and this with this. Even before they finished explaining, they're like, yeah, how'd you know? I'm like, because it's happened in a game before. But yes. Oh man. Oh, Kima doesn't like the racing aspect. I can see that. Especially with a engine building game. But a lot of times, if they race too far too fast, they're gonna stall out. And then you can catch up to them. Dinocorey says, I finally got to play Galactic Cruise with randomly organized action arrangement. The game is so much better that way. The starter setup is boring. I haven't played it yet. They're giving me a coupon for like a percentage off because they can't give me a review copy, which I understand, right? But even with the coupon, it's a little bit out of my price range right now. So I'm gonna wait until I get another paycheck for some, you know, for like a stream or something, and then I'll be able to afford Galactic Cruise and get it to the table. Which I'm excited to do, because that's one of the heavy games I haven't been able to play yet. Yeah, not every game is for everyone. It's fine. It's like the music's not everyone likes the same stuff, and that's why we have variety. Exactly. It is a lot, but it's very good. I feel like that's the same for like SETI, you know? Okay, so blue to blue, yellow to yellow, red to red, and unconscious mind and Civolution. They're all that way. I think they're all pretty much a lot until you've played it at least once. So I think that is everything I need for each player. Let me see. We have, well, this is separate. These are separate. 2 waters, that. The frog, that. Yep, we do. Now I can cover these up. But these will, if I don't have, like, a covering on them, this stuff will pop out, especially the water. The water little can fly through this little hole right here for your fingers. And so, like, if you're gonna be shaking it, it's not going to, what do you call it? It won't pass. This goes actually into down here. Why am I packing it up? I don't know. But I'm just seeing where everything goes. Okay. The issue is that where do those go? Okay, so we have ladybugs and bumblebees. And then bumblebees and butterflies. So this is ladybugs and bumblebees. And then the bumblebees and butterflies are... I should have done this before. Okay, so the bumblebees are here. And the butterflies are here. And I think these will be stored over here. Yep. But I'm not going to store them just yet. And... we should have... oh yeah, we should have more. Butterflies and... ladybugs here, and these are where the small little dragonflies go. So I need to start sorting these out. These go out based on player count as well. And you have the big ones and the small ones. And the teeny tiny ones. There's a lot of teeny tiny parts to this game, so that's a thing. Oh, I like the slanted because it helps me pull these up so easily. There's slanted sides on this 3D printed component holder, so that's pretty nice. Oh, I see. They go in here. Look. No, these go here. When I'm done. I think. Do they not? They should. I don't know why they're not fitting. That's interesting. Wait, it should show in with the lid. Oh, why did I do that? I don't know why I'm looking at it to see how it... okay, it does not show in the lid. How interesting. I'll put it in a bag and maybe stick it in here to make it safer. And Corey says, I got my SETI for free because my friend got a damaged copy in the mail. Very nice. I would suggest you get some, get a 3D printed thing for the upgrade, the tech upgrades. That makes it so much easier. Gemma, these here are not by Games Mama. These are by Ron, who does it from Meeple Peak, who is a, Etsy seller. So he sells these on Etsy and kindly reached out to me and asked if I wanted to show it off and check it out. And I'm like, yeah, these look so cool. I saw Bonds using it. So I'm very grateful for that. Yes. Okay, hold on. Time Roller says, what you're saying, it won't last the Bonds shake test. No, it will not pass the Bonds shake test. Do not let Bonds shake this. Like she's doing to the pain in the butt. Yes, they did. They did put the, which I really enjoy, is that they put the organization on the lid. Except there's like these 3 small pieces that don't really have a space here. because they're put elsewhere. But that's easily remedied. Hello, Hello, Death Warmed Over. 23-month resub. Thank you so much. That's very kind of you. Thank you for your support. You help keep the lights on, so thank you so much. Good to see you. Great Scott! Okay, what am I doing next? Oh yes, I'm organizing these. I apologize. We need to split these in half. To the other side. I get it, because they're tiny, so they put it in 2 halves so that the other side can get these small ones easier. There we go. The booty shape test. Dwarf Warmed Over is a different viewer entirely. Yes, that's one. I'm sorry. You're not dwarf leftovers. You're Death Warmed Over. You could be dead dwarf leftovers warmed over. I don't know. Could be a thing. But these little bits are all screen printed on one side, and one side is not. But they're still quite nice. Do a little sorting. Did I have? Yes, I had 2 places for these. There we go. And then let's see how this this pours in. Not bad at all. Oh. Ah, it went to the other side. Spoke too soon. Come on, little meeple hand. You got this. Why is there not a second space for this? Ah, it fits. It fits. Okay. I could switch them. This looks like to be smaller than that one. I'm gonna switch them. Oh, I know why they're there, though. Because they're next to the thing that they're going to be. But it's a smaller space, so I kind of want to switch them out. Let's go. Let's do this. I know I'm being picky, but... Okay. Oh, and this is supposed to be next to that because of the butterflies. That makes sense. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put these ladybugs over here. Which should be next to the ladybugs of that. But that's okay. And then this should be big enough for my butterflies. There we go. A little bit better. A little bit more room. Okay. Dwarf leftovers made me shoot spicy ramen through my nose. Sorry! I need those little tiny finger hands. I think I bought John cat paws. I was gonna buy him finger hands for his finger hands, but decided not to. Okay, so let's set this up for a solo game. Stick this over here for now. And this goes off to the side. I will need 1 set of these for my board. I will need 1 of these. And you know we're going with blue. We'll take 1 of these. And we'll take the blue. Is this the blue one? Yes. Okay, so we'll take the blue one. This we need, and this we need. And we will need that. We need it all. I don't know why I put it away. That is for the scoring at the end, which I guess we could take out too. Okay, so the way it does is that these go over here, And then these, I believe, go over here. Oh, they're a different size. Oh. Oh. So these go over here. They fit so nice. Wait, am I missing something? 1, 2, 3. Nope, nope, nope. And then these go on top. Okay. What? Question mark. They're supposed to go on top. Okay. And then these go on top here. Okay, cool, 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 cool. Off you go. Onto the pile. Okay. So, this will go here. This is for me and my stuff. Okay. And we will need to put this over here. Okay. And this will go off there for now. And then this is where the flowers go. And this is my own pergola. And we will have the... Okay. This is scoring. I'll put it off to the side for now. And let me straighten everything. Okay. And that's the pond. Oh yeah, so then this is my flower garden. And what you're supposed to do is put this off to that side and this on that side. Let's see if I can fit everything in. I think I got it. Okay. And then this is scoring, which I actually will put above now. And then this is for something else. Okay. And then I can move these once I'm done. Okay. And then you have your frog that starts here. You have your little bird house that's gonna collect the leaves, I think. And then your 2 waters start over here. There we go. Now it's straight. Oh, this is upside down. There we go. And then you start with 4 empty honey jars that you're gonna fill with nectar from the bees and stuff. Look at that view! I know, it's so pretty. It really is. Emma says, I think the mechanics have some aqua garden feel. We shall see. I think so too. I think so too. Okay. So everything is punched out. So this will stay, but I need to get the action selection tiles first. So we have shovels, rakes, trowels, and hoes. These are hoes. These are trowels. Not rakes and shovels. Not spades. Okay. So we have everything. Okay. Now I need to set up. Yep. Yep, 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 yep. Yep, 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 yep. 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 Dun 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 dun. These are the leaves. This is gonna hold our leaves over there. So now, okay, so, but we have a solo game. So we're gonna look to solo variant. There's solo variant and there's actually challenges as well. So we're gonna prepare the standard with the following traits. Flip the action board to the solo variant. Oh, I didn't even realize. Is that the solo variant? Aha! So over here, it has a single person. And over here, it has all of the tools so you know which ones to get. So, oh, it actually says here, 2, 3, and 4, you take all the yellows. For 4 players, you get the yellow and the blue and the purple and the green. The yellow and green only for 2 players. 3 players, you get everything except for the blue. It says it right here. It's tiny, but it says it for you. That's pretty nice. And then this is the solo variant, and it tells me I need the yellow and the green. Green first, then yellow. That's nice that almost everything is here. It's like on the board. There's only a couple rules that I would highlight if you're playing that's not on here. Okay. So these are the tools. So I'm gonna start with randomizingly put in the I think I will do it this way first. I know y'all take usually from left to right. I'm gonna take from right to left. Because then it'll be more logical for me to refill. And then I have to take all of the yellow tools and shuffle these. And then place these out. Ooh, is that gonna bother you? Oh yeah, some of them are not the same direction. Just warning. So there we go. So this is the tools. And they do stick up because of the ridges on the bottom. And then I do need to set up my pond, my little lily pad. 4 dragons of different types. 2 should be medium and 2 should be large. Okay, so I need... We'll do these 2 for the medium and then need 2 different ones for the large. And they have different symbols which match different flowers on them. So, and it says to place them on the pond on the 4 bright lily pads. So we will do this. Okay, so it's a standard game. Before each game, choose a challenge from the table on the next page. Okay, so for the solo game, you have to choose a challenge. And that's how you figure out if you win or not. You perform turn before you move your tools and add another one. Your neighbor from the other side of the fence performs their automatic turn. So the neighbor, the Automon, is going to discard a tool from the action board from the same half of the board that you choose your tool from. Okay. There'll be only 2 tools above the board. Move the tools to the right, immediately refilling. Okay, and then perform the next turn the same way. The game ends when you perform 15 turns, and there's only 3 tools left on the action board. And there should be 15 slots to let you know that you are done with the game. So once you filled up your little pot, your game is done. And it has a little arrow here that tells me that I'm supposed to move things over. Okay, that's cool. Good to know. So now this one I can put away. Okay. Okay. On the oh. Okay. If you manage to fulfill all 10 challenges, you can belong to the prestigious 1000 Club. If the total amount of all your points is at least 1000, you receive a platinum badge of the Super Gardener. If you fail to receive 1000 points, try again in the challenges that give you the least amount of points. That's pretty cool. So they want you to keep playing until you can do a sum of 1000. So the different challenges are Ladybug on each Magnolia level. You must have at least 1 ladybug on each of the 3 Magnolia levels. Now, you don't know what those are, but these are Magnolias, I do believe. And you want different levels. And then we have use 4 lanterns, at least 4 insects of each type, not including dragonflies, at least 5 points from the Cascade bonus. Oh, and that's from these bonuses down here. And I think I'm going to move this over here so it's not in our way. At least 5 points from a honey pot, at least 4 flowers full of bees, at least 2 butterflies worth 3 points, sets of 5 different leaves, 4 dragonflies, and free game. Standard game without any additional goals. Let's do a free game for now and see how I get. Oh, these are the designer's points. So they tell us the designer's points, and you're trying to beat the designer. That's interesting. Okay, so I think the only thing I need to know is for like the leaves. Leaf board. Shuffle the leaf board 3 equal piles and place them on. Okay, cool. So these will be shuffled. Don't beat the designers. They're nice. You're gonna beat their points. What was the other game that we had where we were trying to beat the designers' points? Was it Trajan? No, Twa. Wasn't it Twa? Solo, we were trying to beat the designer's points as well. So these are the leaves that are going to fall from the tree. And you're trying to collect different, what do you call it? Different colors. I will also set up some cool little things where I can zoom in so you can see a little bit better of the game. But I have to set it up after I finish setting everything else up. That will go there. Is that even? That's even. There we go. Okay. Okay, so that's done. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and I'm going to zoom in. I'm going to do some zoom zooms. Zoom zooms. Let's do that. Get source. And then we're going to zoom in on let's say, well, that is not, okay. We'll zoom in on, let's do, yes, let's zoom in on this half. Actually, we'll do that. No. Yes. Okay, so we'll have half, this one will be for, you're seeing a little behind the scenes. So you can see my board a little bit easier. That's gonna annoy me that it's not like exactly. There we go. And actually I can zoom in even more. There we go. Okay, so that one is going to be that. And then I can do this. And then we can show you the other one. We can go closer to this. You can see that a little bit better. There we go. And we will go ahead and do this one. There we go. Perfect. Okay. So, now I have everything set, I do believe. Tantaralis! Welcome here. Guy says, I heard about the components in the gameplay. How it really looks and feels like a garden. Loving the tools inventory. Yes. Yes. Okay. So, just so you know, there is a summary of how to set up and everything right here, which is really nice. They have a little summary of what that means as well. So if I go over here, I can show y'all that. Okay, so why does this keep on moving? I will have 4 tools, which you cannot see right now. I'll show you in a minute. Actually, can I just scooch this over? And then we can scooch this down. There we go. There we go. Now you can see what I have working for me. So, on the tools will be resources. They're different resources. Basically, I'm just picking them up from here. As the tools change, they will also be different resources and actions. So, each set of tools is different, which is why you gotta put them out in a certain order. On this small board, it has different actions. So this one means to jump your frog to an adjacent water lily pad. So the first jump will be here, which you cannot see. Here we go. So you'll be jumping your frogs between the different lily pads. When you jump them, you can take whatever insect you're jumping to. But the thing is that if you want to jump onto a dragonfly, this is one of the things that they don't tell you, is that you must have at least 4 of whatever is on the dragonfly. So for instance, this dragonfly has magnolia leaves that look like this, and you need to have at least 4 of the magnolias in your garden. The amount of branches do not matter. So you need 4 pieces, whether they're doubles or the singles, in order to jump on here and get that dragonfly. This one means you need to have 4 pieces of this, the buttercups, and the side of any size of each of these in your garden. And then this one means that you need to have 4 of these leaves in your garden. And then those are lavender leaves. And then the last one is you need to have 4 of the bird flowers, aka hollyhocks, of any color in your garden. So once you have 4, which is something I need to remember, then you can jump onto them and get the dragonflies for more points. Let's go here. So this one is you get to move your water droplet down. You choose one of them and you move it down along the path, and you get the insects that are connected to each of the water droplets wherever you go. Each water droplet will have its own path. So once you've branched, you cannot go backwards because waters only fly down down one way. Once you hit the bottom, you get one insect of your choice, and then you can go into one of these 3 additional scoring options, like 1 for each dragonfly, 1 point for each dragonfly, 1 point for each set of 3 different insects, and 2 points for each filled honey pots. I think those are it. Yeah. And the dragonflies, it doesn't regardless of the size of the small, the baby, the medium, or the large dragonflies. So that is the water droplet action. This one is the bird in flight. You take a leaf from any of the 3 piles. Over here, you can only see the top leaf. You can kind of see what's below it. You're trying to collect a set of 5 different colors. And you're going to just take a leaf from one of the files. You get the insect that's on top of it, or the action. And then you place the leaf in your birdhouse in your tree. I'm going to place the leaves over here in your birdhouse in your tree. Now, they say just put it on your birdhouse, but I like to put it in the tree. That's just me. The last thing you can do is insect flutter. So normally when you take an insect, you have to decide right away where you're going to place it. So sometimes you're just going to place it on your board because you don't have the right flowers to place your insect at that point. So what you're going to do is this will allow you to move an insect from any 2 insects from your garden and place them on the plants they're allowed if it's a free spot. I don't think you can move the insects between flowers, but let me just double check that. You can move 1 or both or none. These are all may in actions. You can move them between plants, so you can move them on your plants as well. Dragonflies cannot change their location. You may only move ladybugs, bees, and butterflies. Yeah. So see the example, because you want to move your butterfly on higher magnolia levels to get more points. And then you can move your bees between the lavender plants and the whatever those are. What are they? Buttercups. I don't know by the way. They should have a thing that tells you the different plants. I thought they had a thing that told you different plants. Huh. Maybe they did not. Well, here's a little more. You can see these actions a little bit better right there. Okay, so the hollyhocks, which are the bird-looking flowers. So that's this one right here. Basically, you want different colors. You want sets of different colors, and you'll only have like 1 column of each color. That's it. Okay, and you just want sets of 3 of the different colors. Okay, and that's how you score them. So if you have a set of 3 different colors, you get 6 points. Only 2 colors, 2 points, and 1 color's 1 point, as it's shown there. The next is the butterflies. Now, if the butterfly is on the hollyhock, then you get a point based on where. You have to place them from bottom to top, and then what level they're on, they get different points. So the bottom one will be 1 point. If you're at level 4 or higher, it'll be 3 points each. And you have to place them from bottom to top. And only one butterfly will be on each hollyhock. So that is this scoring right here. Yes. So each butterfly will be scored separately. If the butterfly is not on a hollyhock or on a... What does it... If a butterfly is not on a hollyhock, it's not going to score at all. So now magnolias are a little bit tricky. So you have to grow them branching off of each other, as you see here. And you're gonna score based on what level it is. Level 1 through 3 gives 1 point for each of the magnolia pieces on those levels. And then level 4 gives you 2, and level 5 and above gives you 3 points. It's just the pieces, it doesn't matter how many branches it is. Cribbage and more! Hello! Did that not work? Oh my goodness. Did it work? Did you hear it or no? Let me see. Am I should be logged in now. Oh, I have to... Well, no, I am logged in. To my blurb. My blurb. That was blurb blurb. That was blurb. I heard both sounds. Good. Gamer's guy heard it. Cribbage and more did not. What? It's softer, but it's there. Okay. I just need to increase the blurb. No, those are sound alerts. I need to increase the sound alerts. Got it. Let me try. Oh, now I gotta try. The sound alerts. Where was that? Oh, here it is. Sound alerts. No. I do not hear a butte pew. Wait, that's the blurb. Why am I not hearing my blurb? Okay, air horn and... Why are you playing phantoms? How am I gonna make it so that y'all can't play... You'll have to teach me how you made it so that only certain people can play the sound alerts. It was the air horn. There! It does pop. It does pop. No more sounds now? Giggles? I hear it. Or I see it popping. It's pretty low. Okay. I should be monitoring it as well, and I don't know why it's not monitoring it. How do I do this? I gotta fix this. Now I am distracted. Where do the sound alerts come from? Sound alerts is probably louder than earlier, but still low. Increase with caution. That is true. I think it is a Twitch thing for my sound alerts? Or is it not? Channel points. Yeah, okay. Manage alerts. Twitch alerts. But... I haven't maxed out, so I don't know how to increase the volume. Rumble. Rumble, grumble, toil, and trouble. It's not stream elements. I'll have to figure that out later. Because I can't see where that goes. I know! The frogs are double-sided. They're so cute. The little frog is cute as a button. That's from Wind Waker. My favorite line from a Shakespeare play. I don't think I've watched that play or read it. Wind Waker. It's so weird to think that we read plays because they're meant to be seen, right? They're meant to be watched. So, anyways, okay, so as I was saying, the branches for the Magnolia score based on what level they are at. And it's just each piece. So you want to go higher. While the ladybugs are now scoring based on what branch they are at. Each branch has one ladybug's base, and you score each ladybug separately like the butterflies. The value of the ladybug depends on the total number of ladybugs on a level. Oh, and it's multiplied. So 1 ladybug on a level is 1 point. 2 ladybugs on a level is 2 times 2. And then 3 ladybug on a level is 3 times 3. Aha! So you kind of want to go up and also wide. And then do a lot on that ladybug. Okay. And then one of the honeypots scores per ladybug and one of them scores per butterfly. But you have to fill them up with honey. Okay. That makes sense. Oh, Windwalker Zelda, the music. Oh, okay. Sorry. I was like, I don't understand that's not a Shakespeare play. That's not a Shakespeare play. Yes. Koji Kondo is a wonderful composer. It is. He is. Okay, so next is okay. Why did it get messed up again? Did it not get messed up? It did get messed up again. Okay. That's straight now? Still does not seem straight to me. There we go. Okay. Next we have the buttercups. And basically they're small and blue and they basically grow each buttercup. Okay. They grow in your pergola and they just grow down. And they are the way you get honey. And each pair of different sized buttercups gives you 3 points, whether or not they have a bee or not. But if you have a bee on the buttercups, bees can sit on buttercups and lavender flowers. Okay. So they split between the two. And if it's on the small buttercups, 2 points each. If it's on the medium, it's 4 points each. Oh, no. If a bee is on the small, it's 2 points. If 2 bees are on the medium, it's 4 points. Not each. And then if you have 3 bees on the lavender, it gives you 8 points. Okay, so this is basically the same points, but you must have 2 on there to give you the points. Okay. Composter. Composer. I got you, Kevin. No worries. Go take a nap. And then we have the lavender. Now, this is the part that I messed up because it's only this little icon here. But what happens is that each leaf is 2 points. But when you have 2 leaves together, you choose whether or not you're going to have a lavender or a little dragonfly. So as soon as you have 2 leaves together, you choose what you want to place there. Now, if you have a lavender, it does not score unless it has 3 bees on it. If you have a little dragonfly, it will give you 1 point each. Medium and large dragonflies do not land on the lavender plant. And the dragonfly is the only one that cannot be moved with the insect flutter action. And then these are the dragonflies scoring. So it is on there, I just didn't notice it. It's right there. That was one of the rules I got wrong. And then lastly, you have, how do you fill up the jars of honey? That's my next part. Here it is. So, honey pots will score on their own. They have each of their own scoring. The end of the water will score on their own. And then if for each different colored leaves will score as well. And then if you don't have, oh, interesting. Where's the other thing? Okay. Where is the other? Here it is. Okay, so at the end, each different colored leaf in your birdhouse gives you 1 point. So if you had... Okay, so I don't know why that's giving me negative points over there. Oh, no, it's not. Okay, it's just showing you two. Now, you also have lanterns that give you different actions, but you don't have to use them right away. You can use them at any time and then flip them over once you've done. And they don't score any points unless you have the honey pot for them. And then lastly, the honey pots. So, if there's a certain amount of bees on your buttercups, they create the honey. You may fill up to 3 honey pots during the game. Only 3. And it shows here, you need 4 bees. And then to fill up the first one, 7 and then 9. Bees that fill up 1 pot still count when filling the other ones. Okay, so that's cool. The 4th bee, the 7th bee, and the 9th bee you place. And then they give you different end game scoring. And that's pretty much it. Wow, everything was on here. I just decided to not see something. Which happens. It happens. Okay, so now we know everything. And there's a nice little reminder on the back. And we can start playing. I'm going to double check. Boy oh boy, toil and trouble. From the Scottish play. Had our bees for lunch. Wait, you had bees for lunch or you had honey for lunch? Oh, Arby's! Ah! I do like Hardee's and Arby's' French dip. So in the solo game, I will pick one, and then from that side, the other one will disappear. And so, let's see. This is the full. That's my thing, and that's if I'm going to be jumping and getting stuff. Okay, so the first things first. What do I want? What do I want? What do I want to do? I mean, a lantern's very, very nice. And I can go get an insect from my froggy. And I think I will do that. So what I do is I take this, and then I'm going to take whatever's on here. This is a blue buttercup and the blue lantern. So I'm going to grab the blue lantern and the blue buttercup. The lantern goes into your trees. I can use it at any time. My buttercups go over here. This goes into my little toolkit to show that I am one of 15 turns. Why are you not working well? No, this should be fine. There we go. And then what's going to happen is I am going to do this, which means my frog is going to jump over here, over to here. And I think I want to start getting bees for my honey. So I'm going over here, grab a bee. Now I can place it right here, right now. So I might as well. So I'm gonna place it right there right now. And then the frog can actually jump to anywhere because it's all connected. So there's no blocking really for that. Now, in the solo game, this now goes out. Place it over here. Actually, I'll place it over here. So that's now out of the game. These slide down, and then I refill. This is a quick game. Even at 4 players, I think this is a pretty quick game. Because it's only this little drafting that people need to know about. What's my froggy's name? That's a good question, Kimma. What should my froggy's name be? He does look quite nice. And I really want to put a little bow tie on him. Make him a little bit more dapper. What do you think my froggy's name should be? The first thing that came to my mind, just to let you know, Sir Frogs-a-lot. I don't know why. That's just the first name that came to my mind. So maybe Sir Frogs-a-lot? Don't know. I prefer Applebee's. Wait. Oh, for lunch. Instead of Arby's. Ah, that's a good one, Kimma. That's a good one. Mary Cannon says, right here, right now, there's no other place I'd rather be. Right here, right now, watching the world wake up from history. J.J. Jones. Nice. Frogbirth. Jeremiah. Even though I can barely say it, Kimma. That's good. Roberto. Oh my gosh, I like that, John. Roberto. Frogbirth. Oh man. Too close to Sir Bearsworth. Sir Frogsworth. His name is now Sir Frogsworth. Since Jose's not here. His name is now Sir Frogsworth. Jeremiah was a bullfrog. He was, yes. I'm not gonna sing any more of that. But yes, correct. Okay. So now I do need a pink one to match it. But since I don't have a pink one, maybe I should start out on this and get my magnolias, because later on I can get this one. And it is going to slide down. So it's going to be froggy a lot. Am I going to frog a lot? Yes. So Frogsworth's going to be jumping a lot. Foglight says, just got back from the showering. How is the game going? I almost said Froglight instead of Foglight. Everyone's now named after Frog. I know, Froglight. Exactly. It's me. Yes. Okay, so Sir Frogs-a-lot's gonna be Rivet and more. I like that. Rivet and more. The lantern is called a Froglight. Oh, that's a good one, Kimma. Oh my gosh, people called me Froggy a lot here. Instead of Foggy. Foglight, that's funny. Okay. Now, if I did this one, that one's gonna go away. Which probably will happen. Which I don't necessarily mind. But I don't need... Well, do I want to get that? Because that will give me both a... Oh, I don't need a movement, though. I will need a ladybug. But there's only that ladybug. I think I have time. I will get this one. So this one has the 2... magnolias, and this one's gonna grow a lot, so I'm gonna put it over here. And a bird, and that one's not gonna grow too much, so I'm gonna put it over here. And then this goes into my little pot, which you can barely see. There it is. And then I'm gonna move Sir Frogsworth. I like big frogs, and I cannot lie. Arise, Sir Frogs-a-lot. Sir Frogsworth. Oh man. Actually an amphibian. Because Cribbage and Moore says, all you other reptiles can't deny. Okay, so let's see. I do need a butterfly for this buttercup, I think. Or a ladybug for my magnolia. And I think I'm gonna go for the butterfly. Because I gotta go from bottom to top anyways. So I'm gonna take a butterfly. And we're gonna come over here and put that right here. Now, it can fly and not be put there. But for right now, we're gonna put it there. I think it's only the... Yeah, it was only the bees that had the different ones. Okay. That's true. Amphibian is very much harder to rhyme. Much harder. Okay. So this will go away. And then these will slide down because it's a solo game. It's like someone else is drafting. And we'll put this there. Now, ooh. This will allow me to either do one of these 4 things again. So I have that in my pocket. I don't want both of these, but they're gonna go away. And I don't like it. Do I want Magnolia and another one of those? I can get... That lantern allows me to get another insect of my choice, I do believe. Oh, when I take a ladybug, butterfly, or bee, take another insect of the same type. Which is the same thing as taking one of my choice, but... Oh no. Mary Candace says, "It's a horde of frogs attacking the castle, sire! It's an amphibious formation!" I could call him Mr. Toad. I could call him Mr. Toad. That is true. That is true. Oh man. BB2442, how are you doing? Emma says, "We got a frog light. What a riveting stream." But oh my gosh. Can someone put a pun for that for Gameritis guy? I know we had other puns. But I think dad jokes are gonna be in a separate category. And why does this keep on moving on me? Okay. Okay, so I am debating between these 2. But I don't need to move the things. You know what? Let's go for more magnolias. We're gonna do this. And we do want them to be... We want the magnolias to go high for points, but then we want them to go wide for the ladybug. So I'm gonna put the 1 there, and then so that we want them to go wide up top. That's this one. And then Sir Frogsworth is going to ribbit around, and I think he's going to go for a ladybug. There he goes. Gonna grab a ladybug, and then he's going to go onto the magnolia plant. There we go. Thank you, John. More flowers! Debating in public? Debating what? Okay, so those go away for a solo game. In a multiplayer game, they don't go away, they just slide down and get refilled. So, now is the hard part, because I want both of those. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3. I want the 5th level. 1, 2, 3. Okay. I do want this thing as well. You know what? We're gonna change it up. We're gonna go more magnolias, which is not really changing it up. But we're gonna go down the waterfall. And I think I want a bee. A bee. I want to be a bee. I'm gonna go down and get a bee. So we're gonna get a bee because I want some honey. So I'm gonna put another bee here. So that's full. And then when I get my 4th bee, I can have a honey. So that is this. Wait, did I do that? Let me see. So another great thing is that you can see what you've had taken. I've taken 3. That's 4th one. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's correct. So I just didn't take my lantern. So these go. Ah! Okay, that was an evil witch cackle. I don't know why I did that. Okay, so I need my lantern. Okay, so when I take another one, take a insect, I can get a 2nd one. And I don't want 2 bees. I do want 2 ladybugs. 2 bee or not 2 bees? That is the question. So then these go over here. This comes down over here. Is there a max a flower can grow to? That's a good question, Kim. I don't think so. But we will check the magnolias to see if there is a max that the flowers can grow to. Because they're not for buttercups. Magnolia flowers come from Asia and America. However, they're popular all over the world. Their impressive white or pink flowers appear in early spring when other trees are just starting to bud. Magnolias also bloomed early in the history of our planet. It's believed they appeared 95 million years ago. They were pollinated then by beetles, a tradition that continues till today. That's cool. Magnolias grow as one tree. You just need to add the next levels to the free buds of previously placed magnolias. Okay. And it does not say there is a maximum number. So I only can have one tree, but it can go as tall as I want it to. And you want to go at least 5. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. You want to go at least 5 tall. Once you get 5 tall, it doesn't necessarily matter. Well, it does, because then those are each 3 points each. So, there you go. Yay, got the honey lettuce. That's what my friend Alexis calls bees. It's honey ladies. That's so cute. Oh my gosh. Kima says, you have a frog. Embrace the witch cackles. Lego frog. I am nude. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. No point in making... Well, there is, because each level is going to be 3 points each. But it would be the same as if I made it wide, 3 points each. And if I make it wide, then I can get ladybugs to score better. So there is that. Oh no, and then... Oh, I shouldn't have put... I'll move him. Bye, BB. 2442. Enjoy your tapioca balls. Doing well, but my tapioca balls froze in my bubble tea. Oh, I thought you were going to get bubble tea. I'm sorry. Wow, that's really cold bubble tea. Did they not... Maybe they're not warm tapioca balls? I'm drinking some tea from a booth that I got at Origins. So that's what I'm doing right now. Okay, so what am I gonna do next? What am I gonna do next? I need pink. I don't necessarily need to froggy twice. Maybe I do. Who knows? Maybe I will take this one. But, I do want to move the ladybug up higher, because this one's gonna get longer. But for me to get longer, I have to be wide. You know how it's a pyramid, so I have to go wider down here to make it longer up top. I mean, this will allow me to move a second water, I think. Yeah, do the action again. I want to do that. And more frogs. I guess so. Let's do this one. So, we're going to take a single magnolia, and we're going to put this here, because then I can double it again here. And then I'm going to take the pink lantern into here. So when I do this, I get to do it twice. So I get to move it down another time. So that is all that. And then I have my froggy, Sir Frogs-a-lot. Sir Frogsworth. I'm sorry. Sir Frogsworth's gonna move. Context. Yeah, they aren't fresh and being kept in a cooler. That's why they're frozen. Meh, that's not great. Not great for bubble balls. I do need leaves at some point. But Sir Frogsworth is going to hippity hoppy. And cannot hippity hoppy to another insect. I wish that it said like 4 on here, so that I remember that's 4. It might be 6. No, it's 4. Oh, I have this. So I could hippity hoppity and go here. But I think I have the hippity hoppity adjacent. Let me see on the frog. Jump. You must fulfill the requirements. No, it's 4 for everybody. Okay. The dragonfly, take the dragonfly and place it. You can only gain 1 dragonfly with the given requirements. If you get another dragonfly, you must fulfill other requirements. Okay. But can I jump? There is a when you jump on wire, you must reverse it. Then you may place it in your garden. If your frog is already upon jumped, oh, it has to be adjacent. Okay, so I have to be adjacent. Okay. So, I cannot go directly here, even though I've already fulfilled it. What should I do? I think we are going for honey, right, ladies? We are going for honey. So we're gonna go here. We're gonna have a bee buzzing around on our board, but it's gonna be wild and free for now. So we have a free bee. And once I get something for that, then I can do it again. And that's done for this. This is going away. These get moved down. I really do need to start doing stuff over here. Ooh, there's a pink. That's nice too. Why did it come out at the same time? I think I will take this one. So I'm gonna get a blue bud. Buttercup. And I get a pink. One of these. And so that is for this. So we are almost a third of the way in. Hip hop, put a hippity hop to the hip 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 hop. Don't stop rocking. Okay, so now I get a what do you call it? The bird is going to go pick up some leaves. Now, what I can get is I can get a ladybug, which is nice, and I can get 2 of them for that. I can get a butterfly and I can get 2 of them and move some things around. I can move, I think, 1 thing there. Or I can get 2 bees. Or not 2 bees. I mean, 2 bees is nice, but I don't think I necessarily need it. Because I only need, well, but yeah, 2 bees are nice. I mean, a lot of ladybugs would be good, but maybe not right now. Maybe I just don't use this. Okay, I'm not going to use that. I'm going to take this right here. And this is one of the colors of the leaves. I'm just going to put it up here for now. You're supposed to put it on here, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to be a rebel. I'm going to get a butterfly and put it on here. And then I get to move, and I'll move this bee right onto here. Because I did not have the bee earlier. So now I have a pair. I have a pair, and I have 3 bees, which means that I get to, when on my 4th bee, I get to take one of these and fill it with honey, which is nice. Now this is gonna go away. And then we're gonna go 1. And then now we have a new tool. There we go. Now what I'm gonna do. I could get the dragonfly. I don't have this. I could do a second. But I need the bees. Which I am on. Which would be work. It would work. I could also go here and get 2 ladybugs. Or 2 butterflies. Nope. I'm gonna go take this one. Oh, the bees will allow me to move over there. Okay, anyways. Let's just focus. Let's do this one. And we'll go wider here on the 3rd level. Which is still only 1 point. I could go over here. Let's go up. Let's go up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I'm on the 5th level right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's nice. But I have only 1 piece. Okay. So... 2 bees or not 2 bees? That is the question. Great job. Okay, so now I need my blue one here. And I'm just gonna do this so that I have pairs going down. And that's done for the trial. Now I have Sir Frogsworth. Sir Frogsworth's gonna hippity hoppy. And it's going to hippity hoppy here first. and pick up this one because I have at least 4 pieces of magnolia. So that one's done. I'm going to put that next to that. And then I'm going to actually use... Oh, I don't have it. Oh, I'm going to use... I don't need to use it now, huh? I can use it later. I could use this later to get more... Another hippity hoppy from Sir Frogsworth. Okay. So this goes away. And then these move down. And then we have new ones from here. Gamers, guys, so glad to be comfortably watching your stream. Got today and tomorrow off for work. Yay! Happy holiday. Okay, so next, what are we gonna do? We do need a pink for this one. We do need a yellow for this one. I could get 2 bees. Let's do this. Let's do this. We'll do this one. And I'll go back and get it later. So, the pink. Now I have a second pair. Which is nice. I have 1 lavender leaf. Which I'll put over here for now. And that's that done. We are halfway through the game. Sir Frogsworth is gonna go hippity hoppity over to get some bees. And guess what? He's gonna get double the bees using this lantern here. So I'm gonna flip it over. Put this over here for now. And he's gonna get double the bees. So we're gonna get bees for days. Kima has a 7 stream streak. What? Thank you, Kima. And I'm gonna put them on here. Okay. Now I have over 4 bees. So I get to flip over one of my jars. Now the only question is that one used and unused lantern. So I can get 1 point for used and unused lantern. 1 point for every 2 leaves regardless of color. 1 point for each of my ladybugs and 1 point for each of my butterflies. Right now I do have the most lanterns, so I'm gonna flip this over. And now I have filled my first jar of honey. Is that forbidden? It might be forbidden. I get it. Forbidden. Oh man. Okay, so this goes away. These slide down. Then we have 2 more. And I know this is gonna bother some people. Okay. So now, what do I need? What do I need? I can get another lavender leaf. Not necessarily. I need the yellow one, huh? I can get another +1 on the insect. But I think getting this one would be good. So, I'm going to go up high. We'll go up high. And I'm going to get another leaf. So, what this means now that I have 2 leaves is that I need to remember that I can get either one of these lavender flowers or a dragonfly. If I get a lavender flower, I need to fill it up with bees. I don't want really bees out here because I want the bees here making honey. So I'm going to get a teeny tiny little dragonfly. And that's going to come over here and be 1 point. Oop. So cute. I don't know if that's pun or wordplay. Double the bees sounds like a very bad thing outside of the game. That is true. Well, unless you want a lot of honey. Honey, honey. Do 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 do. Oh, sugar, sugar. Do 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 do. You are my candy girl. Yeah, Ben. Beware. Puns ahead. Good one. Great job. Okay, so that was that turn. This is gonna go away. These roll down. These come out. There's the yellow one I need. I might as well take it. I will take it. The yellow one that I need, and I'm gonna put it the same way that these were on there. And I get a froggy lantern, which means that I get an extra Sir Frogsworth action. And that goes into... Now I am 2/3 of the way done with the game. And I get to get another leaf. Now I want a different color, so I technically don't want that one. Do I want a bee or a ladybug? I think I want a ladybug. I want a ladybug. Hi. It doesn't matter what level the ladybug is, actually. That's interesting. Yeah, let's get a ladybug. And I don't like how it's all three colors now. Oh, sorry, y'all can't see. See, now it's all the same color, which is not good for me. But I will get the ladybug, and we will put the ladybug. We'll put it... I want it all on the same level, so let's put it there for now. Because I know I can at least get 2, and that'd be 4 points. The magnolia tree looks magnificent. I know. But it doesn't look like a magnolia tree to me because it's not fully bloomed, if that makes sense. Oh, beehive! Nice. Want bee puns? Have gotcha, says Gamer Eyes Guy. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Keep them coming. Keep them coming, y'all. Okay, so now these go. We're almost done with the game. And this goes just as quickly in multiplayer, honestly. Okay, so what do I want? What shall I want? Might want to move these up, honestly. Getting another butterfly is nice. Yeah, let's just go with it. We'll go with it. We'll do this. We'll take a single. If I want to make sure I can get more higher, I'll do that. And then I get a butterfly. And that will fill up this one. And then I will get... This one's done. And then I get to move 2. I will move this... Ooh. We'll move them to the top. It'll be fine. There we go. I have 2 up there. Okay, this one goes away. We have 2 new ones. And let's see what we want to do. I do want bees. I can frog. I can get... Ooh, no, I can't give it... Huh. Man, I'm not going down either water slide. I guess I could double the water slide. Ooh, but then... What am I gonna... I guess I could get bees. I can get busy with some bees. Ooh, that sounds bad. I can get bees there too, though. Maybe I do this. And then I'll do that. Okay, so I'm gonna do this first. Get the doubler. Do I want it on the higher? I kind of want it on this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I want it on the 5th level. I mean, it's gonna be on the 4th level, but then it'll be on the 5th level. I need to put these leaves somewhere else. It's getting in the way of my magnolia plant. Okay, so I've done that. Now I get the little blue bird-like flower, so that goes there. And we are almost done. Oh my goodness. Oh me, oh my. Let's get some bees. We are 4, 5, 6. We need 1 more bee. This is going to be there because it's the same color. So we're going to get that one. And then this is going to go away. And then we have 2 more. Okay. I was going to go froggy or waterfall. I think because I'm going to get bees, I'm going to go froggy. Yes. Maybe. Yes, there's a pink one coming up. Okay. So we are going to go and get some more of these blue flowers. We're going to get a ladybug. We're going to place this ladybug over here for now. And that goes into here. I only have 2 more turns after this. It's a quick game. Then I'm going to frog. Sir Frogsworth is going to ribbit. And we are going to ribbit over to... Where am I going to ribbit over to? I think I'm... Oh, because I can't do... Oh, wait, hold on. Do I have any 4 of anything else? I do have 4 of this. I do have 4 of this as well. But this is more points. And I only have 2 of those. So I'm going to ribbit over here as my turn. And then this is going to go over to here to remind myself that it is done. And then I'm going to use this lantern because it's still going to give me a point from this honey. And I'm going to get me some bees. And we're going to have a bee party. There we go. Okay, so next. This goes away. These go over. And there's exactly enough for 2 more turns. Oh my gosh, I only have 2 more turns. Oh dear. Oh, this is the one I wanted, huh? I did say that. We will take this because we need a pair for that. And we will get a butterfly. Put them on there. And that is the penultimate turn. We're going to water slide this. So we're going to go, because I want bees, I'm going to go down here. And I'm going to get a bee. That is more than 7. That's 6, 7, 8. But we're going to water slide it again. And we're going to come over to here to get a ladybug. Oh no, I wanted another bee, huh? I can't get another bee from that. I can water slide the next one with this lantern and get another bee. I might do it at the last. Now, I have over 7 bees. That's 6, 7, 8. So, I will flip over another one. I do have 4 ladybugs and 4 butterflies, but I think I might get more ladybugs, so I'm going to fill up the ladybug jar. And then this is going to go away. These slide down. And I have these left over. Okay. My last turn! It's the final turn now. I need bees. I am bee's knees. You know what? I'll take this one. Will give me the most point. Oh my gosh, why are you not the different color? It's fine. Okay, so we're gonna do that. We will get this lantern here. So now we have 2 of them. And then that will signal the final turn. I get a a leaf. What do I want? I can get ladybugs or bees. Let's get the bees. Okay. So we're gonna get the bees. And I'm not going to change anything. I mean, I'm not going to move any insect, I think. I'm going to get the bees. Now we have 9. So I get another pot. And I'm going to go for the... Oh, that didn't turn. We have now 9 bees. So I'm going to get my 3rd pot, which is going to be the butterflies. And then... This will go away. And that's the end of the game. But I do have these 2 lanterns. So I'm going to do that now. That there. So first of all, am I going to, let's see, I need a butterfly. I'm gonna do a bird action, so let's draw this here because I do want 1 more point. So I'm gonna do a bird action for this one and get 3 different colors, and that's gonna give me a leaf that gives me a butterfly here. And then I can do, I don't think oh, I could ribbit. Good night, because this has 4. So I could get that dragonfly. What else would give me points? I can go another bird action and get that bee, but that bee would not give me any points. I could go down the river to get another one of these. That's only gonna give me 1 point. That will give me 3 points. I think that's better. And a ladybug's only gonna give me 2 points. Ladybug's gonna give me 2 points. Bee's not gonna give me points. Butterfly's not gonna. So we're gonna Sir Frogsworth is gonna go and eat a dragonfly and give me extra points. So this is for that one. So now we're going to go ahead and score. So because my toolbox is full, we're gonna go ahead and score it up, and everything is on here, which is quite nice. There we go. Should have done that from the beginning. But that's okay. So I did do this one. And they have this nice score pad that matches this right here. So I saw a bunch of pens, and now I cannot see any pens. What happened to all the pens? Like, you see like tons of them, and then they all disappear on you. Like, all of them. Like, I literally saw 2 as I was setting up. Now I see none. There's one. You're hiding. Come here. Ah, from Dead Alive Games. Okay. We are done with the game. I am doing my scoring, and then we're going to show you how it packs up so nicely. Okay, so first of all, I'm gonna move this out of the way of my thing. Okay, there we go. Now you can see it. Ooh, this is upside down. So, we're gonna call this Sir Frogsworth. Sir Frogsworth. Solo. It was, what challenge did we do? We did the free game solo. Solo. Free game. Okay. Ah! Oh no! My beautiful garden. There we go. Wow, that threw them right from, like, the butterflies did not move. That's hilarious. Okay. There we go. Okay. So, first of all, we have these. So I have a set of 3 different colors. That gives me 6 points. I have a set of 2. That's 3 more points. So that is 9 points for that. Then we look at each of the butterflies. So these 3 are on the first level. So they're 1 point each. So that's 3 points. These 2 are on the second level. So they're 2 points each. So that's 4 points. So that's a total of 7. Right there. We have the magnolia tree. So each of these pieces, depending on, so this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 plus 3 is 12, plus 3 is 15. So 15 points for that. And then the ladybugs is how many per row squared. So this is 4 points and that's 4 points. So that's 8 points there. Next we have these flowers that are pairs. So I have 3 pairs, so that's 9 points. 3 times 3. And then my bees. So I did not have any lavender plants, but I did fill these up. So each of the pink ones with 1 is 2 points. Each of the blue ones with 2 are 4 points. So each of the bees are worth 2 points each. So let's see, 6, 9, 12. I got 24 points for that bees. Right? 4 times 3 is 12. 12 plus 6. Wait, no. Yes, 12 plus. No. 3 times 4 is 12. 2 times 3 is 6. This should be 18. Am I giving myself more points than I necessarily need? That's 18. Because I have 3, 6, 9. 9 times 2. 9 times 2. I don't know why I times it by 3. There we go. Now we have the lavender plant, which is each leaf is 2 points, so that is 4 points for me. And then the small dragonfly is 1 point. The medium is 3 points. I have 2 medium. The 6, 7. 7 plus 5 is 12. Yep, because I have one of the big ones. And then we're looking at the honey pots. So each of my lanterns, whether they're used or not, I have 5 lanterns, so that's 5 here. Plus, let's do that. Plus 1 point for each ladybug, so that's 4. Plus 1 point for each butterfly, that's 5. So I got 14 points there. That's a honey of a pun. Nice. Okay, and then down I had none for the waterfall. And then I have 3 different colors of the leaves, so I got 3. So now I'm gonna sum that up. I'm going to use a calculator for ease. Okay. Calculator time. 9 plus 7 plus 15 plus 8 plus 9 plus 18. 9, 7, 15, 8, 9, 18 plus 4 plus 12 plus 14 plus 3 equals 99 points. I didn't break 100. Dang it. 99. And let's see what the designers got on the free game is 105 and 104. I was so close. So close, y'all. So that is that. Now we're going to go ahead and clean it on up. And GG's for me, please, in the chat. Let me know if you have any questions on how that played. Okay, so first of all, these go away. Whew. Okay, so the frog, Sir Frogsworth, the 4 honey pots go in here, the 2 waters, and my birdhouse, so that's all in there. These need to go over to here. We'll bring back this guy. Hold on to our leaves and stuff before I figure out where I'm gonna put them. That's that. And more leaves. And we have our butterflies. Fly, butterfly, fly. Oh yeah, I put that in there. That's okay. Put these in here. These there. All of our bees. Our little dragonfly and our 2 leaves. These need to go in here. There we go. These are going into here. Yep. All of our ladybugs. And our magnolia plants. Okay. And that's it. That's it. That's it. Okay, cool. And then these go into here. These go into them. So I think what's gonna happen is I'm gonna put these into bags. So this is fine. This is gonna go underneath. Let me go ahead and grab a couple baggies. You know I have a lot, so I should not be hard to find. We'll do a big one. We'll do not so big, but that's okay. We'll just do 3 of them. And I'm gonna stick them underneath here, just to make it easy for myself. I'm pretty sure they go into those little spots on the thing, and I'll show you when I get to them. But that was Pergola. I hope you enjoyed it. Everything is pretty much symbolic once you understand the symbols. You know how to play the game, which is lovely. Tiny bit of setup, which is totally fine. Okay, so now we have the board. Oops, put that away. These go away. Okay, so we have this board. Goes into there, and there's a little indentation notch, so that lines up perfectly that way. And it's not completely flush, so you can pick it up easy. And then we have your score tracker right there. And then, so this, I believe, is where these go. I'm not going to put them there. I don't think they'll fit well. But that's just me. And I do believe something like the leaves go into here. But again, I guess they can fit. But I'm going to make it easier on myself. And put them into here. And then this goes over here. Oh, okay. And then this is gonna go into there. Over here. And then we have this going over here. And we have, I think the small one goes in first. Yep, and then the big ones. Oh, almost missed one. There we go. I wonder why that is like that. But then, anyways. Let's look at the lid real quick. So, that is done. I was correct on these. Then the small ones, then the big ones, then the boards. Ooh. Okay. And then we're going to put this over here. Perfect. And then it's going to be this. And it definitely will not pass the shake test. The Bond's earthquake test. But if I'm going to put the press and seal, and then it will pass it. But I think I have to put them on these as well. I might put another layer down there. I wish there was a lid for this, because that would have been chef's kiss. So perfect. And then the rule book. And that is it. That is Pergola. From start to finish. With our little trays from Meeple Peak. Thank you to Meeple Peak for those trays. Okay. Wow, that was pretty good timing. Oh no, I am so late for a meeting. Yeah. I am so late for a meeting. Oopsies. Oopsies, oopsie, doopsie, daisies. I thought it was going to be a lot quicker. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this. I know. Oh, man. GG, though. Yes, thank you so much. Thank you, everyone, for joining. Thank you, Ben, for joining on the YouTubes. And thank you so much for all the puns. This was so much fun. I'm going to go ahead and end the stream on YouTube. So hopefully it will end correctly. Because I think it's a little bit behind for some reason. Let me refresh and see. Yes, okay. Ending that. Thank you, YouTube. See you later.